I've got a whole mess of Holley power valves that I need to test. So I thought I would 3D print something. So a few months ago, I got my hands on a few boxes of Holley parts. And in there was a box of power valves. And I want to test these things. Now, there's those fixtures you can get from like Jegs where you can test them, but those things are like 60 bucks or something like that. I've also seen where people take, little suction cups on their hand vacuum pumps, stick them on there, actuate the vacuum pump, and you can watch the power valve actuate. I haven't had good luck doing that for some reason. Maybe it's just me, but that doesn't work well. Plus, I want to check the values of these because I have a lot like this one that have no numbers on them. I don't know if this is a 6.5, a 7.5, a 3.5. I have no idea what these are. So I want to test them. So I thought, why don't I put my 3D printer to work and make a little jig, make a little fixture that I can put power valves in, plug in my hand vacuum pump, and test them. All right, so here's what I came up with. First is the base, right? So take this power valve out. And in here, I made it, hopefully I can get a good shot of this. You can see I got the shape pretty much the same as the top of a power valve. I made it recessed enough that I could put a power valve gasket down inside there. And now the power valve that you want to test just drops in. Sits right in there, okay? And then it's also got a little lip in there because here's the suction cup. This goes in there. Sits in there nice and secure. Now the cap. Now this is still a work in progress. This version does work. The cap needs some more work. It doesn't latch real well. But what I did with the cap was this ring on the inside presses down on the vacuum cup. That just helps it seal better. And then it's got these 3 locking rings that lock on to this little ring around the outside. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. It does work. I have tested all of my power valves with this. And I did find a handful here that are bad. So those are bad power valves. These have all, as you can see, with the marker, I have written on there the value of the power valve. There's a 10.5. There's an 8.5. Anything that didn't have, there's a 7.5, and I verified all of these power valves with this fixture. So now this goes on here. Kind of snaps into place. So it's a little finicky. It does need some little bit of detailing, but it does work. I've tested all these power valves today. So, and then the hose from your little hand pump, my tray is spinning, just goes right in the top. Now what I've also done is on my hand pump, I got a new gauge for it that reads in inches of mercury instead of PSI. That way I don't have to do the math. And it's just more accurate that way. And now, if this is sealed up well, I should be able to just try to do this in a way. There you see the vacuum went up. It holds pressure. This is engaged. Now I can bleed the pressure off. This vacuum pump isn't the best for this. It's a little, and doing it in front of a camera is kind of a pain. But I can watch and see exactly when this power valve actuates. There you go, you can see it closing. Now I'm pretty sure this one in here is a 6.5 power valve. You can see it's fully engaged. See the reading on the gauge. Oop, it's falling off. And that way now I know at 6.5 inches of mercury, that power valve closes. Release the pressure. See it open back up. There we go. Then pop the power valve out. And you know that's a good power valve. And there you go, guys. A little fixture for testing Holley power valves. So if you want to pick this up, I'll leave a link, or there is a link down below to the Red Blooded Products website. There I will list this STL file for sale. It'll be like $3.95, just like the rest of them. Check them out. You can check out all my other 3D print files I have available on the site. Like I said, though, it is a little finicky. It does work. You might have to mess with how the cap sits on there maybe to kind of get it to always draw enough vacuum or to be sealed enough to create a vacuum, but it does work. And then as I improve on the cap, I'll update that file, and the new and improved version will be there as it becomes available. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell. See you on the next one.